back in November. Going to space has been something that I've dreamed about.
Training today, we're going to learn everything that you need to know to fly a nominal mission to space.
What if Katy Perry's space trip ended up pulling her reputation down harder than gravity ever could on that rocket? The backlash has been intense, with critics arguing her brief journey was more damaging to her public image than any technical risk the flight posed. Why did her empowering mission leave the public orbit divided? We're unpacking the drama that's shaking pop culture and space ethics. Katy Perry's spaceflight. Katy Perry's spaceflight journey began with a high-profile announcement in February 2025, capturing headlines worldwide. The mission, organized by Blue Origin and led by Lauren Sanchez, was set to be the company's 11th crewed flight, designated NS-31. Perry expressed her long-standing passion for astrophysics and her desire to inspire young girls by participating in this historic event. The mission was widely promoted as a milestone for women in space, with Perry sharing her excitement about the engineering and science behind the trip. The launch was scheduled for April 14, 2025, from Blue Origin's West Texas site, with livestream coverage promised for fans globally. Who joined Perry in space? Joining Katy Perry on this groundbreaking flight were 5 accomplished women: Lauren Sanchez, the mission leader and journalist; Aisha Bowe, a former NASA rocket scientist and STEM CEO; Amanda Nguyen, a civil rights activist and research scientist; Gayle King, CBS Mornings host; and Carrie Ann Flynn, a film producer. This marks the first all-female crewed space mission since Valentina Tereshkova's solo flight in 1963. Each member brought unique expertise, from science and activism to media and leadership. Their collective presence was intended to empower women and challenge traditional gender roles in the field of space exploration. What actually happened during the 11-minute flight? The Blue Origin NS-31 mission launched from West Texas, carrying the crew to the edge of space, approximately 65 miles above Earth. The fully autonomous New Shepard rocket provided several minutes of weightlessness, allowing the crew to experience floating and observe the planet from above. The flight lasted about 11 minutes, crossing the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, before descending safely by parachute. Each passenger had a 3-pound baggage allowance, and Perry hinted at bringing a meaningful item to symbolize Earth's fragility. Memes, trolls, and viral reactions. As soon as the mission was announced, social media erupted with a mix of excitement, skepticism, and humor. Memes poking fun at Perry's firework lyrics and the spectacle of celebrity space travel quickly trended. Critics questioned the environmental impact and the optics of such a lavish endeavor during turbulent times. Supporters praised the all-female crew for breaking barriers, while detractors labeled the mission a vanity project. The debate played out across platforms, with hashtags related to Perry's flight trending worldwide and sparking heated discussions about privilege, empowerment, and the future of space tourism. Celebrity criticism. The mission drew pointed criticism from several celebrities, including Emily Ratajkowski, Olivia Wilde, and Olivia Munn. These stars voiced concerns about the timing and messaging of the spaceflight, calling it tone-deaf and questioning its relevance amid ongoing global crises. They highlighted issues such as the environmental footprint of rocket launches and the optics of celebrating luxury space travel, while many face hardship on Earth. Their comments fueled broader conversations about celebrity responsibility, the purpose of such high-profile stunts, and whether the mission truly advanced the cause of women's empowerment or simply served as a publicity move. Wait a second, was this mission true empowerment or a PR stunt? Let me hear your thoughts below. Accusations of hypocrisy and waste. Katy Perry's Blue Origin spaceflight ignited fierce debate over environmental responsibility. Critics resurfaced her past climate activism, including a UNICEF video where she warned about the dangers of man-made climate change and its impact on children. Many labeled her actions hypocritical, arguing that participating in a high-emission space tourism venture contradicted her previous advocacy. Blue Origin claims its New Shepard rocket emits only water vapor, not carbon dioxide. However, scientists point out that water vapor in the upper atmosphere still contributes to ozone depletion and climate disruption. Is it empowerment or self-promotion? The mission's branding as a milestone for female empowerment was met with skepticism. Critics argued that the flight, costing $22 million, did little to advance gender equality and instead showcased the privileges of the wealthy. The term space feminism was used derisively, suggesting that true empowerment comes from systemic change, not publicity stunts. Detractors noted the disconnect between the mission's messaging and the realities of labor exploitation and wealth inequality underpinning such ventures. While the all-female crew was celebrated by some, others questioned if the event was more about self-promotion and spectacle than genuine progress for women in science and space exploration. Ground kissing and singing, iconic or out of touch? After landing, Katy Perry's public gestures, kissing the ground and holding up a daisy for Mother Earth, became lightning rods for criticism. Many saw these acts as performative, especially given the environmental concerns surrounding the flight. Social media users mocked her for urging people to save the planet immediately after participating in an activity viewed as environmentally damaging. Some fans defended her, interpreting the gestures as heartfelt tributes to her daughter and Earth. However, the prevailing sentiment online was that these actions felt tone-deaf, reinforcing perceptions of celebrity disconnect from real-world issues. The NASA astronauts comparison, timing, taste, and public sentiment. Observers drew sharp contrasts between Perry's brief space trip and the rigorous missions undertaken by NASA astronauts. Critics highlighted that astronauts spend years training for scientific research and exploration, while Perry's journey was a short commercial venture. The timing of her flight, amid global crises and environmental challenges, was seen as particularly poor taste by many. Public sentiment leaned toward viewing the mission as a luxury experience rather than a meaningful contribution to space science. The comparison raised questions about the value and impact of celebrity space tourism versus traditional, purpose-driven space missions. What this means for celebrity space tourism and public perception. Katy Perry's flight has become a flashpoint in the ongoing debate about celebrity space tourism. The backlash underscored public skepticism toward high-profile, high-cost ventures that appear disconnected from broader societal needs. The controversy may prompt future missions to address environmental impacts more transparently and to clarify their purpose beyond spectacle. As more celebrities consider space travel, the industry faces increasing pressure to demonstrate genuine value, whether through scientific research, education, or meaningful advocacy. Perry's experience shows that public perception can quickly turn negative if these missions are seen as self-indulgent rather than inspirational or beneficial to society. Katy Perry's space saga proves even stars can't escape gravity or scrutiny. Was it a giant leap for PR or a crash landing in public opinion? Sound off below, and don't forget to blast that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.